had to pick one, FedEx or UPS, and I know you got buys on both, which one would it be?
Thanks, Brian. Happy holidays to you and Sarah there at the studio. I'd say, certainly a great run through the holidays, and with the vaccine on top of that, it's even more impressive what they're able to accomplish. We did give a slight edge at the beginning with UPS moving the Pfizer vaccine because they had the right to move the kits, which is the syringe, the swabs, the needles, along with the vaccine, and then FedEx and UPS split half the country for Pfizer. Now with Project Warp Speed, you have now both the company split. McKesson handing both UPS and FedEx, although McKesson's locally distributing closer to FedEx's headquarters, so you're seeing them get a little bit of lead on that distribution, and the kits are moving with the vaccine for the Moderna part of it in Project Warp Speed. But a slight edge during the FedEx move. I'm sorry, UPS on the Pfizer distribution.
Yeah, looking at your price targets, I believe, I'm trying to do the math, Ken, correct me if I'm wrong. It looks like you have nearly 30% upside still left in FedEx, only about 6 or 8% in UPS. So, I mean, obviously, just by that math, you're going to favor FedEx.
Oh, no, we do favor right now a little bit more toward FedEx, just given the upside. They did have a little bit of a disappointing
That seems like a lot more, Ken. 23% more upside in FedEx than UPS.
UPS, again, UPS is set up a little bit better into their quarter just because we had a little bit of a pullback at FedEx with their recent results with their ground margins. We do like FedEx a little bit more right now. Your question, I thought, was more on the vaccine distribution, which is a very small portion of the total distribution. It's just a minor portion of the packages they're moving every day. But our favoritism, I guess, is a little bit more based on our PO toward FedEx relative to UPS. But we do, as you mentioned, have buys on both.
Yeah, I mean, outside of vaccines, there's a lot of debate about how much we go back to the stores, how much does online shopping stay at these levels. It almost seems unsustainable in some ways. What's your crystal ball say for the next 12 months, Ken, as far as how much these companies still see these kinds of volumes?
Well, we're seeing phenomenal volumes, right? You were running at peak levels before peak season just because of the COVID environment. And so FedEx was running at 18 million a day. They'll get up to probably 24 million packages during peak. So you get that up to 35% more. On UPS, they run about 24 million packages a day. You could see that get over 30 million packages a day. So both these networks are completely running at full steam. I think you go back to look at 2013 when Amazon kind of surprised with the speed. What you've seen during this peak season is a very good control by UPS and FedEx to say to retailers, hey, you've promised us X amount of volumes. We can only take some of that. So they've pushed back on some of them, and that's allowed them to have a very smooth peak season so far. Again, there's way more demand given COVID and everything else.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.